Hi everyone, I'm Kito Feather, and today I wanted to do something new. This is the first time I do one of these things in my entire life, and I am positive that a lot of you, for not saying every single one of you, know what this is. This is a tier list, and this is specifically a RPG horror game tier list, okay? So I'm going to classify the following RPG horror games you can see down here. There are some games missing, but this is like the best list I could find. Like the other ones had like too many games, and that would make for a very long video. And some others had few games, so like this is the best I could find in between. So let's go and review all the categories. The first one you can see here is called Best, Fav, or Fave Love. I like to exaggerate things, and in this category, basically, we're gonna have just one RPG horror game, okay? Just one, and it's gonna be my most beloved RPG horror game. This is like the best game I've played. And there's a lot of games I've really enjoyed playing. There's a lot of RPG horror games I loved, but there has to be one above the rest. Like, one RPG horror game to rule them all. So, yes, we're gonna have that game here. Said which game is in the past, in some past videos. So, if you followed me, you may already know what game it's going to be here. The next category is God games, like, yeah, masterpieces or games I really consider great, games I loved, games I got obsessed with. Uh, some of them are classic games, some of them are not well known, but still I consider them as God games. Not good, God. The third category is highly recommended games, like games I really liked, and I will call you 3 a.m. in the morning and tell you, hey, you have to play this game because I liked it. That's basically the games you're gonna find here. Okay games are games like I played and I finished them, but like they didn't click on me as much as the other games. I am not saying that these games are bad. The category is actually called okay games, so there are good games, but I won't be calling you 3 a.m. and bothering you to play these games, so don't worry. Then we have played a little bit, heard about it. Yeah, there's a slash because I'll put here games that I barely played, like just the beginning of it or some minutes of it. And I will also I will also put games here that I've heard about, but not necessarily played. So we'll have two types of games here. I will specify which type of game is the one that will be put in this category. Last but not least, we have not know at all. So games I've never heard of or I can't recognize, because if you can see, there are some games that don't have the name, or it's in Japanese, or yeah, I won't be able to tell what game it is. So without further ado, let's get started. We have first this game, Lisa. I've heard of this game, but I think I have it downloaded. If that's the case, I have never opened the folder, so it would be in a game not played a little, but it's a game I've heard about, but I still haven't played it. Now we have Hello Charlotte. I played like episode 1 or chapter 1, I don't remember how it's divided. And it was going smoothly, but I got frustrated at some point because I didn't know how to proceed. So yeah, it's also here in this category a game I played a little bit, not a game I heard about because I, actually got to play it. And speaking of games I've heard about, we have here To the Moon, famous RPG horror. Well, it's not a horror game. I'm used to saying that, but it's not a horror game. Um, it's a popular game that will make you cry. I've seen gameplays of it, and it's really enjoyable. Like the story is good. It's touching. It's a touching story, but also in this category because I've heard about it, but I haven't played it. So I can't classify it as an okay game or some things from the above. We're starting strong this tier list with 3 games in one category. Finally, to break that, we have Hello Hello. I played this game not too long ago. It's a short game, but it has lots of jump scares. It's a puzzle like because you have to play the game so many times in order to get different endings and the pieces of a puzzle and gather them together. So I will put it in highly recommended because of the horror elements. It has its jump scares that will make you jump from your seat, and yeah, it also has like a immersive background, immersive horror background. Like the OST is also good. Next, we're gonna go with Corpse Party. Um, if I have not recorded anything about this game for this channel, it's not because I didn't want to. It's because I don't have the game in my computer, my actual laptop. I had it on my previous PC, but you know, this laptop I have now, it sucks, and I don't think I can. I don't have it downloaded. I have to buy it again. But I don't think this game will work. Despite that, I have played it and it's great. I don't remember if I finished it, but I remember I went pretty far. And I'm going to put it in God Games because it's very gory. It has a lot of gore, a lot of horror. I really like the stories of high school students like messing up, and in this particular case, they mess up badly with the ritual and they go to another dimension and they have to fight evil spirits, and they get divided, so they have to, you know, they get divided in different time eras. So yeah, that's great. I really dig that story. So now we have this game I don't recognize. It says Aima, but I really don't recognize it. So it's a game that I don't know at all. Now we have Blank Dream. I played this game for the first time like 4 years ago or 5 years ago. I really don't remember. But I didn't finish it until recently, December of 2021. And I did it just to record the full gameplay video. Or no, it was the all endings video. And also the all deaths video. So this game was great. I will also put it I will put it at highly recommended. This game was great. It has great music, great OST, and the story is also really touching. Like this girl that just wanted to erase her life, like disappear because she hated it all or she couldn't stand it all, and you know, all that stuff. Then you learn that the reason why she wishes that. So it's a highly recommended game. I will call you 3 a.m. and hey, you must play Blank Dream. It also has a great soundtrack. It also has great soundtracks and great, you know, background music and all. Mermaid Swamp. This is also a game I will highly recommend. I played it like in 2013. I remember it was like the 4th or 5th RPG I played in my entire life. And it was pretty good. I was a teenager when I played this game, and the images it used were truly shocking for me. Like, spoilers, the mermaids, let's put that in quotation marks, were pretty horrid. Like, they were shocking to see. And I remember this game with a lot of joy. It's great. I really got to like Rin, like a badass female character, and that's great. I really enjoyed playing as her. Now we have Dear Red, and this is going to be the first okay game. It was a good game, but it's short, and I played it on my mobile phone. It's the first time I play an RPG horror game on my, you know, my cell phone, and it actually was my latest video. So after, you know, the video I uploaded before this one, it was this game. So yeah, go check it out. It was great. It's also a puzzle experiencing game. Like, you have to play it several times to get all the pieces together and discover the story. So that's what I like about this game. But it's just a, you know, okay game because despite having lots of endings, it's short. and yeah, it was okay. Imaginary Friends, I played a little bit about this game, so it's in this first part of the category. The little I played about it, I think it was okay. I was enjoying it. Sadly, I couldn't keep playing it because this laptop sucks, and I couldn't keep playing it because the game started running slow or it stopped responding. So yeah, it was a mess. It's a shame I couldn't keep going. Now we have the Strangeman series. We have the 4 games in a row, so let's put them in order, shall we? If, you know, I'm allowed, yes. Great, okay. Okay. So we have the Crookman. This is the first installment of this series, and this is actually the first RPG horror game I played in my entire life back in 2012 or 2013, I guess. I think this game came out in 2013, so yeah. That's the year I played it. It was amazing, a truly unique experience. The story is excellent. I enjoyed it more now as an adult because I can feel more sympathy for David. Like the things that happened to him, you get to understand that more, his feelings, his fears. I really can get into him now. Not like relate 100%, but understand the things he's feeling and the things that are happening to him. So, The Crookman, it's a god game for me. My favorite installment in the Strangeman series. Now we have The Sandman. It's also a good game, but it was a little frustrating, especially in the part of the town where you have to wander through one place and the other to find out what to do. You know, when everyone falls asleep. But then the fairy world, it's amazing, it's incredible. Incredible backgrounds, incredible puzzles. I think The Sandman has better puzzles than the Crookman, and also better than the Boogeyman. But still, this is the game, not that I hate it, of course, I think it's a good game, but this is my least favorite game from the Strangeman series. It still is a highly recommend though, because the story is good, like all these fairies and, you know, what was her name? I forgot. I forgot the name of the girl, of the protagonist. Oh my god. How can I forget about that? Sophie. God. Yes. Sophie is a great character for this game. Now we have the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman I like because all of this mystery and trying to uncover who the killer is and what are his intentions, what motivates him, and you play as a detective. And I really enjoyed having both Sophie and David in this game as well, like all the protagonists of the Strangeman series in one game. That was amazing. That was an amazing touch. And along with the story, it is also a god game for me. The Hangman is the last installment in the Strangeman series. This is a game I played a little bit. I didn't finish it. I didn't advance as much either. I think I just played the beginning of it, and I really don't remember why I didn't keep playing it. I don't think because it was a bad game, because I was enjoying it as far as I remember, but maybe I just stopped because, just because. Okay, now we have It Moves. Well, I played a little bit of this game, but still I can tell you that it was horrifying. I got scared in some parts. It really gave me an unease sensation. Like I was nervous playing because I seriously got scared in some parts, and the atmosphere was also great. It contributed to, you know, the horror elements. So yeah, I played a little bit about. This is a mix of highly recommend because the little bit I played was great. But let's just leave it at that category. Now we have a game I don't recognize. Maybe you can tell me in the comments the name of this game. Maybe I know about it, but with this picture I am not capable of telling you what game it is. It looks interesting though. Next we have Akai Kaidan. Oh boy, I played this game this year. I played it in January. I uploaded 2 videos about it, the All That's video and the full gameplay. this was a great game. It was a great experience. I downloaded this game waiting, regular game. I expected nothing, and it was a tremendous experience. The horror elements were excellent. The atmosphere, the setting, like the location of the game was also very fitting and very interesting. Great puzzles as well, not too complicated. So I would put it here as God game. Yes, it for me at least it's a God game because I really didn't expect much about it, and it ended being an excellent game for me. Now we have Omori, who in normal circumstances would be probably in God game as well, but I have not played it, so it will go in this category. Heard about it, but haven't played it. So I can talk a lot about it. We have Lavender, which is a game I don't know at all. Same as this game, 404. Maybe it's error 404. I don't know. And oh god, we have these games in a row that I don't know. I can't recognize this one at least. Maybe you can tell me the name in the comments, as well as for this game. And I don't want to say something stupid, maybe I think I know the game of this game, but again, I don't want to say something stupid, so I will just dodge the ball and put it here in and think that I don't know it. Then we have Finding Paradise. I've heard of this game. I have not played it. I don't know if it doesn't seem like a horror game, so I'll leave it there. Not much I can say about it, just having a vague thought of hearing at least the name. So I heard about it. Then we have Ib. For the people who have followed this channel for not from the beginning, but from quite a while, you know my situation with Ib. I've played the game, but I haven't finished it, okay? It has to be in this category because I've played a little bit about it, not as much as I would like to, but I still know it's a great game. I have plans for this game. I want to do a full gameplay of this game. I don't know if it's gonna be, with my voice like recorded or with commentary or not, but this game is coming to the channel. Then we have Yume Nikki, and I am glad I got the name right at first because I am always mistaking it. I am always confusing it with Mirai Nikki, the anime. And sometimes when I want to talk about Mirai Nikki, I end up saying Yume Nikki, and when I want to talk about this game, I end up saying Mirai Nikki. So yeah, Mirai Nikki, by the way, great anime. This game has to be in the heard about it. Obviously, I've heard about it, but I have not played it because I don't know. I have to play it. I know I have to play it, but it's gonna be in here. Then we have Ao Oni. This is basically a chasing game where you have to escape from this purple, or rather blue, creature, demon. Ao is blue, demon, Oni. I guess that's the translation. I'm studying Japanese, but I still don't know if that's, certain. But I really like this game. I take it as serious as I can, because it has its cheat codes that can make the game more ridiculously hilarious. So I take it seriously. It's a great game. I hate being chased, but I think that really adds to the horror experience. So I'm gonna put it in highly recommended because it's a great game. You have to play it. Then we have Pocket Mirror, and spoilers, the next video I'm preparing is a Pocket Mirror video, but I've had some issues with it. I've actually been preparing this video for 2 months now, but again, this laptop sucks, so some games will run very slow, especially when I'm trying to record them, and Pocket Mirror is one of them. So I've had issues recording this game, and it's being overdue. But while this Pocket Mirror video is finished, I am uploading some other things. So what I've played about this game, I think it's great. since I have not finished it and I don't know much about the ending or what's awaiting for me, I will have to put it as an okay game. Maybe it's more than that, but just don't know it yet. So yeah, it's gonna be an okay game because I am enjoying what I am currently playing. The story is fitting for a character like this one because I still don't know the name. The fantasy world and all that stuff, it's really charming. I like it, but for now, it's an okay game. We have this game. I don't know which game is this. Maybe you could help me in the comments. Okay, now we have Mad Father. I don't know what else I can say about Mad Father that I haven't said yet. It's a great game. For me, it's like the best RPG developed, like in terms of development, the sprites, the tiles, the events, the scenarios. Like for me, it's the best RPG. So it obviously has to go in God Game. Same as Misao, actually, both from the same creators, and I like, as I said before, I like high school stories. So Misao being a story about a curse in a high school, I really got under that, and I really enjoyed the story. Also, it's a hilarious game. Like, you can die for breathing in this game. I'm not even joking, or just a little bit. But yeah, the deaths are hilarious. Now we have The Witch House. And it's quite fitting that it's almost one of the last games in the list because The Witch House is actually my favorite RPG horror game of all time. So it is the game that it's going to be in this category. The Witch House, the story, it's the story for me because as I've said before, for me, Mad Father is more well developed, like it has more elements than The Witch House, but The Witch House has the story that really got under my skin, like that plot twist at the end and all that came after and before, because The Witch House has a manga that tells the story of the events that happened before this game, so it has a lot of lore. I really enjoyed. The main character is a little girl, Viola. It's really a magic game, and yeah, it's magic because it's about a witch and, you know, magic. So it's my favorite game. Then we have this game called Off. I've heard about this game, so heard about it. I haven't played it, but I've heard that it's a little bit weird. It's a weird game. That's what I've heard at least. And lastly, we have this one. It's called Alice Mare, if I am not mistaken. I played a little bit about this game. So yeah, this is the category with the most games because it's a mix of two categories actually. Played a little bit and heard about it, so yeah. I played a little bit about Alice Mare. I haven't finished it, and I really didn't get much of the story, so despite playing it, I really wouldn't be able to tell you if it's great or if it's a highly recommendation or nothing like that. So yes, there you have it. I know there are some games missing. I can think of Akemitan, I can think of Pocket, no, not Pocket Mirror. Pocket Mirror is, where are you? Pocket Mirror is here. I'm sorry. I was thinking about Midnight Train, and I got confused because in Midnight Train you have a pocket watch, so yes, Pocket really confused me. I can think of Paranoiac. I don't know why Paranoiac is not in this list. Also developed by Uri, the developer of the Strange Man series. It's also a great game. I will put it here and highly recommend it if it was available, you know, for this list. But, you know, I know there were some games missing. I know that for this channel being RPG horror game related, there are lots of games, as you can see, that I haven't played or recorded in this channel. But that's a good thing, I would say, because then that means that I have a lot of content I can dig through. So yeah, for these games, if you know them, or if you recognize them at least, you can tell me in the comments like, hey, this game, it's called blah 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 and it's about blah blah blah. Maybe I can try it in the future. I can upload something about it if you like. So yeah, feel free to tell me the name of these games in this category, especially this one, because I think I know what game it is, but I just don't want to say something stupid. So again, I will dodge that ball and leave it at that. So there you have it. This is my tier list. Of course, this is my opinion. Maybe for you, Mudfather would have to be here because it's your favorite game, and The Witch House, it's just an okay game for you. So yeah, feel free to tell me in the comments what your favorite game is or how you feel about certain game. Also, be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this content and would like more. That would help me a lot. And yeah, that's all, and I will see you in the next video.